Hey guys, what's going on? Herblin here with a new episode of Dwarf Fortress, though this will probably be a very short episode or a fairly short episode, only because I've tried to do 2 recordings and failed each time. Yeah, kind of not that funny on my part. It really sucks because I've been at this for a while now. So I'm just going to kind of go over what I've done so far. Number one, the main reason my recordings kind of failed here are actually that I had to reinstall OBS, my recording software, because I upgraded my PC a bit. So we've got a new processor, so you might be noticing a improved frame rate. We're up to 100. That goes anywhere from like 80 to 160 now, I find, whereas before it was 20 to 30. So quite a big jump up. Like we're actually getting things done, which is really good to see. I'm really happy to see that. It feels like the game is a lot more playable, and enjoyable. I've set a dwarf to hang it up here and just shoot at things. This guy is extremely miserable. This guy has become haggard and drawn down due to tremendous stress placed on her. Yeah, that's not good for somebody that sits up and looks after us. Hopefully we get that morale issue under control. That's the number one thing that I'm worrying about right now, really, is the morale issue. But yeah, so I had to redo OBS, and I didn't realize it, but I'd actually been recording in a completely different file type, which was unfortunate. So I wasn't able to even use that. It was coming out as like a Flash file. I don't really use Flash anymore. I don't think many things really use Flash outside of streamed video. So I really wasn't sure what to do with it. The other time it was just a mix-up where I'd been recording and I accidentally hit the hotkey to start recording again, which also stops recording. So I lost like half of it, and I'm like, whatever, I'll just start over again. Why not? And just show you guys kind of what happened. So like I said, we got this tower project under control. We had a bunch of petitions. We seem to be getting a lot of entertainers that want to stay, and I'm accepting all of them because I'm really hoping that's going to drive the morale up, which is rapidly sinking. I've kind of given up on this farm. It looks like things are actually growing right now, which is cool, but I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I've never been big on farming. It's always been something I've never really found that interesting. I think like a dwarf that farms is kind of not that respectable. Like human society, we really do respect our farmers. They're extremely important to our economy, our well-being. We need to farm. It's the backbone of everything. We need to eat. But dwarves that farm, I think they would just buy it. I feel like they would buy food, or they would eat like a rock or something they found on the ground, or a bit of mold or something. If they were gonna buy food, I think they wouldn't admit it, but they'd probably buy a lot of food from the elves. Like, I don't know, like hippie vegan crap they get from the elves, like kale and just shit like that. But yeah, a dwarven farmer just seems kind of silly to me, so I'm not gonna focus a lot on farming right now. Instead, I'm gonna hope that these fisheries produce all the food that we need, and we can butcher up all these amazing animals that we have just laying around out front. We have tons of them, so I mean, lots of kittens and stuff. So there is a lot of good, valuable food sources there. Somebody's eating in the Great Hall. My big thing, I was looking at some of the dwarves also. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with them. Like, why are they so unhappy? And I think it's not a matter of like why are they so unhappy. It's more a matter of there isn't always like a lot for them to be happy about. There isn't like things that make them happy, but there are like there's a lot of stress in their lives, like regular amounts of stress, all these random different things that will bother dwarves, but there isn't a lot of like happy things. So we need like a statue garden. We need to get that Hall of Artifacts underway. Things that are going to make them happy, just to wander around and give them positive thoughts and vibes throughout the day. So that's something I got to work on, but that's going to be in another episode. Like I said, I'm going to keep this episode short and just show you guys what's been going on. So we need to make a couple of, what we need? Golden thrones. Lots and lots of golden thrones for our Great Hall. And then we're going to dump all our artifacts in here. This is the bedroom for the bear. Actually, we got a duchy now. That's something I should have mentioned. We are up to duchy. I'm not sure what that means or what that means for the future of our humble fortress here, but I'm pretty psyched about it. Though being a duchy, Squidman's all become high and mighty and needs better and better things. So we need to upgrade his bedroom, and yeah, that's going to be like a whole other project. On top of that, really, it's just been a lot of petitions that have been coming in that seem to be, you know, all entertainers thus far. Like the frame rate being up so much higher has really increased productivity, and we are really getting things done. So yeah, we're gonna, you know, create a couple things for like a big morale boost, and create a whole bunch of, you know, hopefully like a bunch of things for morale boosts, and throw in those artifacts. I've really got to just sort that out and get that Hall of Artifacts set up, though I, for whatever reason, get frustrated with the amount of just crap laying around in here, and makes me not want to really place things. What's this guy's deal? Is this guy possessed or something? Stumbling obliviously. He's supposed to be defending the tower top, so do we not have a guard right now? That's great. Our watchtower guard is just stumbling around the fort obliviously. Yeah, we are on a sinking ship, guys. We are on a fast sinking ship. Not good. Hopefully we can get this sorted out. I've tried to have a couple fine meals made up. Actually, I should do both these, doing just fine meals, because we need all the help we can get. I don't know how much, you know, improving the food quality is gonna help us out at this point. It might be a little bit too late. Let's, I guess, throw a couple statues down in a room, and hopefully turns into something. Actually, let's throw some gold statues in this room, because this is gonna be our Hall of Artifacts, so we might as well just toss some statues in here and turn it into a statue garden for now. Maybe they'll go hang out there. Maybe it'll give them good vibes. I don't know. But yeah, Squidman here, being a duchy now, requires all these new things. He needs well, he's got a grand bedroom. He needs a splendid office. He needs an opulent throne room. He has a splendid office, so he's unhappy with that. Needs 5 chests. I don't know where to put all this. I'm just gonna dump it all in this enormous bedroom that we're making him. This is his original bedroom. I'm not even gonna move the furniture. He's got this cool artifact, kind of a crappy artifact really, of a cobaltite weapon rack. Very boring artifact, doesn't have any cool history attached to it. See it here, nothing. Just craft worship is high quality, and it has spikes of more cobaltite. Kind of the worst ever artifact, but oh well. He's got it in his room, and it improves the quality of his room drastically, and seems to make him fairly happy. Our mayor still needs his dining room and his chests and all that set up. Do I have his dining room? I might as well just give it to the mayor. There we go. Assign this to the mayor. Now what does he need? Just a couple chests. He's good to go. See, that guy's not so picky. That guy I can deal with. I can respect that guy. But this duchy now, all of a sudden, Squidman, you've lost who you are. You forget where you came from, and you're just needy. You've just become very needy. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it here for this episode. I am sorry that was so short. But you know, now that I've got the computer set up, should be back onto regular schedule. It's just been a couple days of a lot going on in the real world. But thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you guys think. Comment. Always leave a comment if you have anything, any kind of questions, concerns, anything. Feel free to ask away, and I do my best to reply to absolutely everybody. If you did like the video, don't forget to leave a like, and subscribe if you haven't. I try to do a lot of live streams. If you're interested in watching any of those, subscribing to me is the best way to keep up to date with those, and get any kind of get a notification when I do go live. It's usually a lot of fun. We just kind of hang out and chat for a bit, though you can always catch those after they've been posted as well. Anyways, guys, again, thank you so much for watching.